This is going to be a video on linear equation applications and also absolute value inequality equations. Okay, all right. So here's an example. Since truck drivers get paid a flat fee plus an hourly wage. A truck driver drives 55 hours, makes $22.60. Another driver drives 80 hours, makes $3,060. So what this is a linear equation. Okay, all right. And we learned about regression. You could actually use the regression model here. But we're going to do this sort of the longer way, okay, where 55 hours is our x, and 2260 is the amount for the y, and then 80 hours, and then 3060, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to find the slope, okay, so slope formula, okay, turn the wheel, 2260, 55, 3060, 80, okay? If you subtract 2260 minus 3060, 2260 minus 3060, you get negative 800. Divided by 55 minus that would be negative 25. Okay, so 800 divided by 25. Okay, that's going to be 32. Okay, so that's my slope. All right, so I got y equals 32x plus b. Now to find b, you can substitute either value that you want. So 3060, 32 times 80, okay, plus b, okay, 32 times 80, 2560. 3060 equals that. Subtract 2560. Okay, 3060 minus 2560 is 500. So b is 500. So my final equation is y equals 32x plus 500. Okay, where x is the amount of hours driven, y is the amount of money made. Let's read the next question. How much money will they make if they do 100 hours? So which one is 100 hours? 100 hours is x. So very simply, all I got to do is put 100 in and multiply. All right. So that's 3,200 plus 500, which is 3,700. Okay. So similar to the data cycle, what is x? What is y? Okay. Redfin pays realtors a monthly salary and a commission per home sold. One realtor sells 4 homes for $4,700. Another realtor sells 9 homes for $8,700. Write a linear equation describes the situation basically. Okay. So what I got is I got 4 homes, $4,700. Okay. I got 9 homes, $8,700. So I'm doing the slope formula. 4,700, 4, 8,700. 9, negative 5 over 4,000, or negative 4,000, which if you divide that, that would be 800. Okay, so I got y equals 800x plus b, because that's the slope. I can use either one that I want. So let's say it's 4,700, 800 times 4 plus b. 800 times 4 is 3,200. Okay, subtract 3,200. So that's 1,500 plus b, okay, or equals b, sorry. Okay, all right, so what I would get from my equation is y equals 800x plus 1,500. So basically, okay, they get paid a flat salary of 1,500, okay, and then $800 per home sold. Okay, how much would it take to sell 20 homes? Well, which one is the homes? That's going to be the x. Okay, so y equals 800 times 20 plus 15, plus 1,500. Okay, that would be 16,000 plus 1,500, which would be 17,500. That's how much they make. Okay, if they ever ask for y, you could substitute for y and solve. Okay. All right. So you guys can go ahead and try this one for a waiter. Okay. All right. Now, let's talk about some absolute value inequalities. It says Victor has a goal of making $75 per week at his job. Last month he was within $6.50 of the goal, right? An absolute value inequality. So what you would do, this becomes a less than or equal inequality. whatever the goal is, okay, that's gonna go right here, all right? Okay, so the 75 is gonna be in there, okay? So how do we solve an absolute value inequality? Well, one is this, okay? And then one is, I flip the inequality and make that negative, okay? All right, if I add 75, that's x is less than 81.50. If I add 75 to this, okay, all right? So 6.5 negative plus 75 is 68.50, okay? All right, what are the minimums and maximum amounts? You'd be greater than or equal to 68.5, less than or equal, so this is the maximum, obviously, and this is the minimum, all right? And that should make relative sense, okay? So whatever your goal is, the goal goes here, okay? All right? Or what, I'm sorry, that's probably not that good way to say that. What we should say, sorry, let me just erase this. Okay, what you put here is sort of this is sort of the range of what you, I'm making a mess, sorry. What you put here is the range, okay? All right, here is sort of the goal. That's sort of how those problems are laid out. Okay, let me do another one. All right, it says a butcher requires that a steak be no more than 4 ounces off a typical 18-ounce steak, either being a bigger steak or a smaller steak. So the idea is if you go to a butcher, okay, you go to the grocery store, you'll get steaks within a certain range, okay? All right, write an absolute value inequality. So what I want to do is my range, I want that to be 4, okay? And it is an 18-ounce steak, okay? So what I want to do there, okay, I'd have x minus 18 less than or equal to 4, x minus 18 greater than or equal to negative 4. Okay, add 18, that's x is less than or equal to 22, add 18, okay, x is greater than or equal to 14. So what does that mean? From my perspective is the steak, the maximum the steak can be is 22, the minimum it's gonna be is 14. Okay, and that's sort of how you do the range concept, okay? All right, and what you guys can do is go ahead and try this one about planes traveling to their gate being 15 minutes of travel time, either early or late.